Hi, I want to say good morning to everybody. It's morning here in Tornado Alley, and I'm got my Folgers, and it rained like a rainstorm early this morning. It was Mrs. Skoggit said it was about 7 o'clock, and it was just pouring down, and so we're having a little bit of rain, but it seems to be clearing off now, and hopefully the rain will come back this afternoon and get severe where I can go chase the storms. I haven't had a chance to do that because they've all been coming late in the evening. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm doing pretty good. And today is what I'm doing today is a story time with Skoggit. And the story today is the road turn, but we didn't. And what it pertains to is an accident, auto accident I was involved in back in 1973. And I completely forgot all about this accident. And one of my viewers, Shooting Ropes 77, was asking me about it. He was wanting to know if I could do a story about the accident I was involved in on Loop 289. And I was thinking, and told him I never was involved in an accident on Loop 289. I don't recall that. And so he did a little research and found a newspaper clipping pertaining to the accident. And let me put my coffee down and send it to me. So I'll go ahead and read what it says here. First of all, this is what he wrote. He says, Skoggit, here's the article I found, what mentions you and your brother. Have a great day, my friend, Shooting Ropes 77. And he sent me an article. I'll drop this. He sent me an article which was in the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, dating back from Thursday evening, October 11th, 1973. In 1973, I was 16 years old. But he sent me this article pertaining to it, and it was put in like the news briefs. So I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. It says, two brothers, Glessner 14 and Skoggit 16, were treated and released at 7:40 p.m. Wednesday from West Texas Hospital. The brothers, both of 505 Avenue S, were involved in a car accident on Loop 289 East. Both suffered bruises and abrasions. And when he sent me this, then I recalled. And the thing is the accident didn't happen on Loop 289. It happened 5 miles east of Loop 289 on County Road 67. And I can't remember the other cross county road. In fact, the cross county road, I don't even think it was there at that time. But anyway, I also at the end of this video will have a video of the location where the accident took place. Really not a big accident. I mean, what it did is just put a bump on my head, kind of wised me up a little bit. But other than that, it was all good. And my brother, Glessner, I think he just got a few scrapes and bruises, and that was about it. We weren't like admitted to the hospital, no ambulance come for us or anything. So I'll go ahead and get into the story. And I know a lot of you have been waiting for this story, so I thought I'd just go ahead and do it today. A friend of mine had bought a car about a month earlier. And the car, I remember the car, was a 1965 Ford Mustang. And I'll tell you what, those Ford Mustangs, if you had a 65 Ford Mustang today in good shape, I even think if it's in bad shape, they're worth a fortune. But anyway, he bought a Mustang, and about a month prior, like I said, and we drove around in it. You know, went here, went there, and so we decided he swung by and pick me and my brother up, and we were just going to go out riding around. I mean, you know, just enjoy the day. It was a real nice day. I remember that. It was a real nice day. It wasn't raining or anything. We were just going to drive around and just enjoy the day. So I remember by previous times, I remember my friend saying, you know, the steering don't seem right. It seems like it's off. Sometimes it's don't want to steer. And we really didn't think much of it. I mean, you know, I'm 16 and believe he was 18. I think my friend was 18, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, didn't think much of it. You know, it was a used car. So we're driving along, and how we got out on that country road, I don't have the vaguest idea. I think like I say, we were just driving around the county and just never been out that way and just wanted to see what was out there. Got curious. So anyway, we're driving along, and the road curved. There was like a curve in the road, and the road curved, and he went to turn, and we wasn't going very fast because the curve, you can probably take it probably around, I'd say 20 miles per hour or less. That'd be my guess, maybe even less than that. So anyway, when he went to make the turn, the car just, he lost control of it. I mean, there was no steering on that curve. So we ended up sliding and running into a bar ditch. And when we hit the bar ditch and everything, of course, you know, we come to a stop, and you know, that's where I got the bump on my head, and my brother got a few bumps and bruises, but none of us were injured. And it was like we got out, looked at the car, and the front wheel was bent underneath the car, and like the tie rods and everything were just hanging there. So we were out there in the country, and back then they didn't have cell phones, and this farmer drove by, saw us out there. We flagged him down, and he gave us a ride into town. And then my mom took us to the emergency room hospital to get checked out because she was concerned. And that's really the story. But I'll go ahead and read, well, I already read that. So anyway, you know the background. But we went ahead and I don't know, the police never come out. I mean, I guess they come out and found the car and found out who was driving it, and then contacted him, and I think that's maybe where they got the info from, and or it could be when my mom took us to the emergency room, then she would tell them that we was in a car accident, and that's probably where the news story comes from. I didn't even know, in fact, I didn't even know there was a news story. I didn't even know anything about it being in the paper. You know, it wasn't like a big accident where I got taken, you know, to the hospital. It was just, you know, maybe back then they reported or published all car accidents. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, it ended up in the paper. And that's the story. I mean, there's nothing else to add to it. Oh, there is something else to add to it. It was later confirmed that the cause of the accident was from some kind of tie rod to the steering. What had the steering, like some tie rod broke. It somehow come loose. So that explains why when he went to turn, it must have just snapped right there and come apart, and that's why he didn't have any steering. And like I said, a month, he bought the car, had it a month, and I remember on other occasions when we was driving around, he did say that the steering was just, it's weird because when he goes to turn, sometimes it was like it didn't want to turn. So what I'm thinking is whatever problem there was with the tie rods or whatever, they were eventually either breaking or coming loose, and finally just on that turn on that country road did it. And so that's what I speculate, but they did confirm that that's what caused the accident. So anyway, that's all to the story. But y'all don't stop watching here, because now we're going to go to where the site where the accident happened. So let's go ahead and go on over there to see where the accident happened. Okay, we're at the crash site where the accident happened, and this is the road what leads to Loop 289, and as you can see, it's nowhere near Loop 289 at all. Loop 289 is about 5 miles from where this accident happened, and this is the road here, and I'll show you the curve. We have the curve right here. And I don't recall this other road. I'll show it to you in a minute. I don't recall it being, but it's been so long ago. It could have been. I might just not have noticed it. But anyway, this is where the car ran off the road, and this is a bar ditch. But the bar ditch back then, like over here, it was a lot higher. I mean, it was steeper than it is now. It's been leveled out. So, show you this, another view of it. And this is the road what I'm talking about. I don't really recall this road being there. Like I said, it could have, but I just don't recall it. Been too long ago. And it's at, the location is County Road 67 and County Road 3100. So there's not much else to tell, but this is the location on where it happened. And the news media or the papers, they got it all wrong, because the crash didn't happen on Loop 289. It happened 5 miles from Loop 289. So they go to show you can't believe everything you read in the papers or hear on the TV, because they never get it right. This is Skoggit. Appreciate all you viewers and subscribers out there. Y'all continue to stay safe and take care.